Fatal accident at Lake Pushmataha is under investigation. This is our top story tonight. Now, on Thursday evening, a call came from Lake Pushmataha in the Pearl River community that an incident had occurred. Choctaw police arrived on the scene and discovered two individuals were in the water. Diamond Paler has been in Neshoba County today and has more.
According to Sheriff Eric Clark and the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians Public Safety Facebook page, a drowning incident was reported Thursday evening around 6:57 p.m. on the Choctaw Indian Reservation at Lake Pushmataha and involved two victims that had been under the water for some time. The search and rescue was handled by Choctaw Fire and PD and turned over to the sheriff's office once it was discovered that the individuals involved were non-tribal members. Sheriff Clark confirms that one victim, now identified as Jamarion Grady, was pronounced dead on the scene, and the other victim that was flown to Jackson is his twin, Camarion Grady. He is receiving care at UMMC. News 11 will continue to bring further updates. Reporting from Neshoba County, Diamond Paler, WTOK News 11.
And in a statement released by the Philadelphia School District, the victim identified as Jamarion Grady was a senior at Philadelphia High School, known by his classmates and friend as Frog. The district expressed their condolences and prayers for his twin brother and the entire Grady family, and that they all loved him. Quote, Frog will always be remembered for his light, his laughter, and the legacy of love he leaves behind, end quote. The school district also announcing that plans to honor his life and memory, both in school and throughout the community, will be shared in the coming days. We here at News 11 also extend our prayers to the Grady family, the Philadelphia School District family, and all that are mourning after this tragic accident.
All right. Peace and blessings, all praises to the Most High. And here we have another set of young black twins. These two twins right here, Jamarion and Camarion Grady, if I'm pronouncing that right, happened in Lake Pushmataha, Mississippi, on the Choctaw Indian Reservation. And this event happened allegedly a week ago on April the 17th. And articles about the incident are just surfacing now, even though it happened a week ago. And the information is very vague. As you saw from the article, there is no indication of how they got there, who found them, who reported the incident. Now, they did say who found them, the Choctaw or the Neshoba County Search and Rescue Mission or the fire department. But there's no report of who reported them missing, like the conditions. They're calling it a drowning accident. That's it. Like, were they in a boat and the boat flipped over? Were they struck by lightning? Anything like this. There's no details. Now, you may remember a month or two ago, there were two more twins right around the same age, I think 19 years old, Quadir and Nadir Lewis, who were found on the top of a mountain, and they were said to have taken the lives of each other, and then one of them took the lives of himself. Now, the pictures have floated around. They have arrested a firefighter for taking those pictures, but we have yet to hear anything more concerning that situation. Many people feel like they did not do it themselves. So this incident right here automatically raises my suspicions. Once again, this happened in Mississippi. We all know how it gets down in Mississippi, and it happened on the Choctaw Indian Reservation. And it was said that these gentlemen, Camarion and Jamarion, are not members of the Choctaw Nation. So again, how did they get out there? Where are their parents? Why are their parents not, saying nothing? Only thing you heard in that article was a statement from the school. Like, where are their parents' statements? Who are these young men? Doesn't that seem strange? Where are the parents from? Where are the, like, if you look up these articles, I've looked up several articles. twins die after drowning. High school remembers the twins. It doesn't say family or mother grieves over twins. It's focusing on the high school. And they said that they were underwater for quite some time. Okay, how did they get under the water? Like, were there fishing poles left, or it's extremely too vague for me to not raise suspicions. One of the young men was pronounced DOA. That means he was found lifeless on the scene, and the other was flown to a hospital where he passed away this past Sunday. So that was the 20th. So the incident happened on April the 17th. The brother passed on that day. Then the other brother was flown to a hospital. He passed on the 20th. And the articles are just surfacing yesterday. And there is little to no information about it. This one says that they were seniors at Philadelphia High School. The high school released a statement saying that they're going to be providing grief counselors and, support for the students. Everybody's going to wear red and black next week to honor the twins. But where is the family? That is the question that we should be asking about them. The school district released a statement. The sheriff office released a statement. But where is the people who know these children? Is this a place where they're frequent on often? Are they known fishers? Could they swim? What were they fishing after? None of these questions are raised, or none of these, there would at least be some sort of, it's just a drowning accident. And some people called it a drowning incident. And so the fact that it has been, almost a week since this happened, and they're just releasing stories, causes my antennas to rise. We've all seen what happened in some of these situations. The most notable, Jamarion McGee. There's been several suspensions in the air from trees that we've covered right here on this channel that were ruled self-unalignments, but evidence and witnesses would testify to the contrary. And so I would keep my eye on this. Once again, someone sent me this morning. And so this is fresh information. 18-year-old, there you see him again, Jamarion and Camarion were found drowned in the Lake Pushmataw River on the Choctaw Indian Reservation in Philadelphia, Mississippi. And so if anybody has any information about this, feel free, to reach out. But I definitely, once again, I just always think it's strange when things like this happens to our young brothers. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. 919-587-7782. Peace and blessings.